Working. Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange and BreakingChartAlerts.com. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Market, obviously, we had the PPI numbers that came out that pulled the market back sharply. Dow's down about 5 points here. NASDAQ's up about 19, and we have the S&P 500 up about 3 points here. Market's just opening here. They're saying the CPI numbers tomorrow are going to be down 6.5%, or they're going to be 6.5% higher than they were last year. So I really think we're going to continue that breakdown here today with SPY contracts expiring today. That's what I want to focus on. So I'm going to show you guys the option chain right here. Let's take a look at SPY. And we're going to be looking at some basic puts here and waiting for us to really break below the wick of yesterday's candle. So once we start breaking below about 355.80, that's where I'm going to be looking to buy some puts for Friday's expiration or even today's expo. So today's October 12th. Let's take a look here, see what we got going on. We got those 357 strike puts going for about $2 right now. I think we're going to see a sharper pullback here, especially given those PPI numbers that came out, and then with the CPI numbers coming out tomorrow, I think we're going to continue to see that retracement. So we're going to give it the first 15 minutes. It's 9:31 now. If we continue to lower here before that 9:45, I might either A, add to those SPY puts for the October 14th that we have, and hold on to that. Or B, I might get something for today's expo as well here for a quick little day trade or a scalp. And we got SPY breaking down now, back down to about 357. I'm watching that. A lot of the watch list here, if you guys take a look at Moderna here while I'm watching that, Moderna is up about 13, almost 14% here this morning. Big pop on Moderna. I'm watching that. It really looks like we're going to see SPY pulling back here. So I'm just going to get a contract ready to go here. Let's see, trade options. And obviously, I'll pull it up here for you guys as well. We'll just get one ready to go. Probably the 356 strike put. That's what I'm going to be looking at. It would be a market order. So you guys can see it right here. It's going for about $1.75 by $1.77. So it's going to cost about $179 per contract there. You pick up 10 contracts, now they're going for $1.85. So we're continuing to pull back sharply here. I'm going to get a trade ready to go for our first scalp here, a day trade on SPY. Let's see, October 12th Expo. I'm going to look at that 356 strike put, and that's going to be a market order. I'm not going to place a trade just yet. As always, I let you guys know when I'm jumping in. She's at 356.85. Continue to pull back here. I have a trade ready to go. I just hit review. All I have to do now is hit place order, and this is going to be for 30 contracts of the SPY October 12th 356 strike put. So that's what I'm looking at right now, and that's what we're probably going to be picking up here. I just want to take a look. Let me go to a today 1 minute chart here on SPY. And we're still continuing that strong breakdown here. So I'm going to hit place order right now and jump in there. And I'm in at $1.86 on this. So I'm in at $1.86. Let me share this trade here with you guys in the trade room.
From their phase one trial shares now.
There it is. I just posted that in the trade room for you guys.
$8.76.
Copy. Let me post that in the group me. If you want to send out an app alert that we did a day trade on SPY, I think that's going to be a nice continued downtrend today for people to just buy and hold on to for a bit. Let's see. All right, guys, so here's the trade that we just made. This is for the SPY. There it is right there. Filled 30 contracts. That's for the SPY October 12th, 356 strike put. We're in at $1.86. So we're in at $1.86. They're already at $1.95, $1.97. And hold on to those there. I think we're just going to continue a general pullback throughout the day today. We already have nice gains. Here's the other SPY put that we have. So far today, we have some really nice profits. That hedge is working out well with the SPY puts. Here's all of our options for today. Well, here's the SPY puts right here. Let me share those. Also, we have a Bloomberg article. If you guys go to our site there, you guys could see on Trade Ideas and Announcements page, U.S. core inflation seen returning to 40-year high as rents rise. CPI excluding food, energy probably rose 6.5% from a year ago. So those CPI numbers are going to be coming out tomorrow, and if they're higher than expected, you're going to see a sharp pullback in the market. So be prepared for that. I wouldn't be going long on positions today, given that information and news that's going to be coming out tomorrow. It's going to be a big catalyst for the market there. So, um, like I said, I want to be adding to longs or doing anything like that just yet. I think we're probably going to end up seeing a sharper pullback tomorrow. And that's why I'm going to be looking at holding on to that SPY put for tomorrow's expo and then that SPY put that we just got here today. Let's take a look.
There's a meta popping here, META 129.
Shares of meta popping. Do you guys hear Charlie in the background?
Alpha.
Big pop right there. You see that, Dylan?
There's a Netflix also moving higher, up about 2%. HKD halted on a circuit breaker. Hotel Kilo Delta 5136.
PayPal got a big pop there too after that sharp pullback it's had.
Digital
84.29. Watching that. Netflix up 2.3%. Netflix has got a nice breakout happening right now after coming down to that support area. Nothing I'd trade yet though. Tesla, AIG. AIG was up nice this morning there. Not doing too much though. PayPal up 1.62%. Moderna is still climbing. You see that one, Dylan? Up 15.5% right now. Look at that one there. First candle above that 1020 in months, and clear breakout right up to that resistance right around that 140. Starts breaking that 140. That should have another nice move.
Hitting $8 at the low.
Not a bad looking chart there. Baba's getting a nice pop. Markets are climbing here off the lows. Pfizer up 2.5%. All right, let's watch SPY here, see what we're going to be doing with SPY. See that on a daily chart there with SPY. That's why we're just holding on to that position. We got resistance at that 360. And if we start pulling back below that 356, we're going to see a sharp pullback. Right now, markets are getting a little pop. BABA 75.54 just climbed $1.50 in a couple of minutes.
Valuable patients to date in the relevant population at the predicted efficacious result. That's
Lucid still breaking out, up 6% now.
Shares at $7.95, down 28%.
Netflix is still popping. Dylan, you watching Netflix? You probably have it in the wrong port. Let me see that. No, let me see this. This one here. Yeah. They're going. I'll see if it shows you're unmuted. Talk again? No, your thing's not going there. Go to your microphone setting. Everything's starting to turn green here. Nice climb. Watching SPY over to the right here. Russia's budget surplus is nearly erased as war in Ukraine drags on. That's breaking news coming out. Just watching Spy here, guys. Giving it till about 9:45 here. Putin says all infrastructure at high risk after Nord Stream hit. Mortgage rates, nope, nothing there. Mortgage rates in U.S. advanced to fresh 16-year highs of 6.81%. Wow. Oakland, California crisis. Man, you see that California crisis going on there? Did you read that? State's shortage of affordable homes. There's record freaking people living on the streets out there with high rents. Recession coming in now. They're worried. The housing shortage in California is at the root of the state's biggest problem, said Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, who wants to expand the use of local bonds to promote more building in one of the country's priciest areas for real estate. Here's Spy pulling back now. I want to see it break below that 357.50. If it broke below that 357.50, I might add to that. I believe that the housing crisis in California actually is the biggest threat to our goldenness as a state.
HKD resuming trade, Hotel Kilo Delta.
Only 15% of people in that city could afford homes. Only 15% of the population could afford a home.
Digital, off the highs now,
Wow.
49.24.
And the median price home in Oakland is $1.5 million.
Kilo Delta.
And Spy's continuing to pull back and retrace. Let's see what she's going to do at 358 there. She's coming down and testing. That wick came down, tested that yellow 10-day simple moving average.
Infrastructure in the Ukraine are brutal, beyond the pale.
What'd you do there?
Sorry. So okay, so
No.
now I can hear
Yeah,
myself.
but and now I hear you on here though. So yeah, we'll figure that out later. I'm watching Q's, Spy. You guys could see now what we have going on so far. So let me get my annotation out here so you guys could see. We had that breakout. We retraced down to that yellow 10-day simple moving average with our trade plan, and now we're starting to get that climb. So we're starting that breakout momentum. We already had the MACD, the moving average convergence, divergence, crossover. We're already above the zero line on the histogram of the MACD down here, so we're starting to climb. She breaks above that 359. You're going to be looking for a little bit of a climb, possibly up to that 360 again, testing that resistance. Really no news I'm seeing here to get a pop, especially with core CPI numbers going to be coming in higher than expected tomorrow.
President Biden told CNN that he might.
Can you guys hear Charlie
Putin at the G20
in the back?
to discuss Brittany Griner's release.
How about on YouTube? Could you guys hear it on YouTube? There goes Spy starting to break. Right at that 359. I want to see what she does there. What time is it? 9:43. Netflix pulled back sharply after hitting that 220 area. Only up 2% now. That's up over 4. Now Spy so far, watch what she's doing at that 359. That's what I'm carefully watching here from that 938 candle and this 943 candle right here. See those wicks, what we got up to? So right now we're still holding above that yellow 10. So what I'm saying to myself here is we start breaking that 359, we're going to have that next breakout possibly up to that
Senior
360.
NATO official says
So
Russia
far we're
has
holding that yellow
depleted
10.
a significant portion of its precision guided ammunition.
Big breakout, broke that resistance at 359, and you see how quick she gets that pop up to 359.50. Justin, I'm going to be holding on to them for a little bit. It's only, 14 minutes into, only 12 minutes since we got it. So I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit here. 3-month daily. We start breaking above that 360. That's probably going to be where I exit out of that one that expires today. Holding on to that one tomorrow for those CPI numbers, especially against our long shares there. Q's breaking out nicely there. Baba's still climbing. Baba's got a nice breakout after coming down testing that 74 this morning. She's at 76.20 right now. Q's new highs of the day. SPY new highs of the day. Dylan just posted the heat map there. We can take a quick look at that. As you guys see, consumer defensive, obviously when the markets pull back, you're going to see that continue to climb there. So that's nice. Energy stocks pretty flat. Aerospace pulling back a bit. Hey, Dylan, I was reading the news this morning. Guess what? Spirit Airlines right here in Orlando hiring 200 new positions for flight attendants. Guess how much they're starting them off with? And you get free 65,000 a year, and you get free travel, free food, and free stay. Not bad. They're hiring 200 people. They're saying no one wants to. They're having trouble filling the things. That's what the article was all about, I guess. Look at that Moderna down there, up 12.31%.
PFE and BNTX.
PepsiCo up 3.26%. Let's take a look at PEP. There we go. SPY finally starting to break down a little bit there. See if that continues there, Justin. PepsiCo 169.14 3-month daily. Oh, that one had a nice pullback we could take advantage of there.
President Biden says he'll look at Saudi arms legislation when he.
I'm watching SPY starting to pull back though a bit.
Western U.S.
I'm just going to hold on to these positions here. I think we're going to see some good volatility here today we could be taking advantage of. Google up 1% there today. Still got those long-term Google calls.
Pfizer, FDA says Moderna and Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine to continue to be authorized for primary series administration in individuals 6 months of age or older. That's mRNA, PFE, BNTX.
Watching SPY pulling back again. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Senior NATO official says Russia's military industry is suffering from sanctions. They do not have the capability to reconstitute all kinds of ammunition or weapon systems. I don't know how long it will take Russia to mobilize 300,000 troops. Could be at least a few months. That, according to a senior.
You see that war's not going anywhere. It's going to take 3 months to move those 300,000 new troops Russia's got. That's just insane how this is going to be going on and dragging on for years. Walmart up 1.2% here today. Walmart's having a strong breakout. 3-month daily. That's looking pretty damn good there, Dylan. Yeah, I like that Walmart. Let's take a... Let's see what Walmart's going for here for maybe next week's expo. She's at 134.32 now, so the 135s are going for about $2.24. So your break-even is going to be strike price 135 plus about 230, so 137.30. Add another 230 onto that. That's where you have your 100% gain at. So that's not too bad. So 230, that's 460. 460 plus 135 is 139.60. So 139.60, it's going to take you right up to about right there, which is going to be that next major resistance area right around that 140. From now until October 21st there, you got, 9 days? If the market continues that climb there, it could definitely happen. But knowing how expensive that is, if you wanted to trade Walmart, I'd probably just do an in-the-money vertical spread. Buy to open, sell to open. This is a lower risk strategy. It's going to cost you much less as well. And you can look at that October 21st. And if you wanted to do something, you could pick up that 134, 135. It's still going to give you a nice gain there. 53 cents max it could be worth is the difference between these two strikes. So, the difference between that 134 and 135, this is a vertical call spread. So, obviously a vertical call spread on Walmart here. This is for the October 21st Expo. You get this trade. All you need is Walmart to be above 135 on your expiration date, October 21st, and the max this will be worth is the difference between these two strikes, 134 and 135, $1. And right now you can pick it up for 53 cents. So if you can pick it up for 52 cents, divide that by 0.52, that's a 92.31% max net return there if you have a net debit limit order there for 52 cents. So that's not a bad setup right there if you think Walmart's going to be going higher. Definitely like that setup. Now, if we wanted to take a look at something else here, we could take a look at a little bit further out of the money, 135, 136. That's going for 46 cents now to be worth $1. So 44 cents now. So 1 divide that by 0.44. That's 127.27% max net return on this Walmart vertical call spread if you picked up that 135 and you're selling the 136. So basically, guys, there's a few of you that are new here that have been asking me about spreads. And all a spread is this simple for you to understand. You see how this leg, it's buy to open, and then this leg here, it's sell to open. You see these order types here? All this means is that you're buying the stock you're willing to buy the stock for a price of 135 and you're willing to sell it to someone else for a price of 136. So obviously if you buy something for 135 and sell it for 136, the max you can make on that transaction is $1. So if right now the stock is at 134.14, well, it's going to cost less than $1 because it's not above 136. You have that max gain at 136 or higher at your expiration date. So, if she comes in and climbs another $1.85 and she's at 136, this trade then made you 127% gain. If it's below 135, it's absolutely worthless. Your break even is going to be your where you have the buy to open here. So that first leg, that first strike, 135 plus this, that's your break even. So anything above 135 plus 46 cents, anything above 135.46, you start making profit. Okay, anything below 135.44 right now, you'd start losing some money. As long as she's at 135, you're going to have some type of value to it. Between 135 and 136, you're going to have some type of value on this contract. Below 135 on expiration date on October 21st. Now tomorrow, like you see, it's still under 135 right now, but it's not worthless because you still have time value. So you still have time value, which is theta on your side in these contracts here. So, that's the big part of this, is looking at this and understanding you have, about a week and a half here until expiration. Above 136, you'll have max gain. Below 135, it'll be worthless on Expo. Anywhere in between, you're going to have value, and you have to close out that trade. So this is a nice little trade if you think Walmart's going to climb. As long as she climbs by $1.83 there, you'll have a max gain. She's up $1.47 today. So she climbs another 1.5%, 1.5% gain in Walmart from now until expiration day on October 21st. You'll have that 127% gain. So that's the type of setups I like looking at there when I see something breaking out of that consolidation or just coming off support there, like we see Walmart is on a daily. Came down, tested that 130, starting to get that climb. So, really, if you break above that 135 here, that'd be a nice opportunity to jump into that vertical call spread on Walmart there and continue that trend higher up to that 140 or wherever your target is, depending on your expiration date. Let's see. News Trader says, what is the symbol for the SPY? It's SPY. SPY. Let's see here. Google's still climbing. Netflix pulled back quite a bit from that big breakout it had this morning. Let's see what else. What's this? Google. Meta pulled back a bit. Oh, there we go. Justin says SPY pulling back. Just look it over to the right at SPY and the first candle below that 10-20 day simple moving average on the today 1 minute chart. So take a look at SPY here on the today 1 minute, and you guys could see on a daily. You guys could see what she's doing there. Take a look at that daily. So this is what we talked about yesterday and this morning there. So right here, you have a double bottom on SPY. That's why you got to be cautious right now, because right now it's holding this double bottom. This is a double bottom. Okay, double bottom, and already you're starting to see some green lines above the zero line on the histogram of the MACD. So, that's why I'm not, aggressively getting some puts yet or anything for, longer term expo. Once we start breaking below that double bottom there, that's where I'd be looking for that next bigger trade on SPY puts. Right now, it's just consolidating. It's holding that double bottom, so you got to either look A, a candle above that 360, or B, a candle below this double bottom there. That's when you're going to get that next good direction that we could take advantage of with some swing trades. So make sure you're watching the difference here between a daily chart right up here and then a today 1 minute chart. Totally different things right there. You're looking at that daily chart, you're looking at what that stock's doing each day. One of these candles represent each day. We take a look at that minute chart, obviously those candles represent each minute. So if I change this now to a today 1 minute, each one of these candles represent 1 minute here. So that's what we're using for day trading and scalping, and the daily chart here is what we're using for our swing trades. So right now, SPY just still pulling back a little bit. You got that 10 crossing below that 20-day simple moving average. You already had the MACD cross, so technically, below that 358 when she's below that red 50-day simple moving average, and we're below that 10-20-50 there. That's the BDM cycle. Right now, we got some support right around that 358.18 going back to that 941 and 942 candle right here, along with that 936 and 937. Came down, tested that 358. We got that red 50-day simple moving average slowly creeping up here right at that